Good day, good day, good day, everybody. Good day, Gladys. It's good to see you. Good day, Tim, Lindsay. Good day, Wayne. Good day, everybody. It's good to see you. Thank you all for joining me today for Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. And Sip is Spirit in Practice. Spirit in Practice. I hope everyone is doing well. And I hope you enjoyed yesterday's special edition of Living Life in Joy, Nan. It was with Maya Brewer, and she's an amazing, innovative trailblazer in the yoga space for people of color. And so the reason why I wanted to share it yesterday is because this weekend, Friday to Sunday, is the next yoga retreat for women of color. And I shared on the show that I attended her yoga retreat for women of color when I turned 40. That was my 40th birthday gift to myself. And it was extraordinary. And so they're doing it virtually this year for the very first time. And so it's available and accessible in an easy way, right? Because we've been in this format of doing more things virtually. So please check it out. You can go to kapalu.org and you can find all the information there. It's relatively cost effective. They have a sliding scale fee so that more people can participate in it. So please check that out. So Maya, it was wonderful to be with you. And I will be a guest on her podcast next month. So I'll keep you all updated on that when that's going to come into fruition. So very excited indeed. So good day, Mommy, Nan, Pauline. It's good to see everybody. And welcome again to Sit with Rev Melissa. And so last week we wrapped up our alignment series. I love that alignment series, y'all. It was good for me. It really was really good for me. And so, you know what happens. You know, I end one series and then what do? I start a new one. So that's what we're going to do today. I also am still in that alignment space, just so you know. But we're going to take it to like a little different angle, or maybe another perspective, okay? And so when I was thinking about it, this word kept coming into mind. And actually, it's a word that's kind of been bubbling up during the alignment series. And I said, okay, I think you want some light on you, word. So we're gonna see where we're going with you. So the new series is Excavate. Excavate. That is our new series that we're going to be with this week. And I think it's a great follow-up to alignment. And this, you know, on this journey we've been on with, you know, Ubuntu and integral and alignment and now Excavate. So of course, you'll know what I do first when I'm about to go into a new series with a word like this. Go to the dictionary, right? Let's see what it means. So there were a bunch of definitions, but this one was the one. I was like, ding, 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 ding. This is the one. Excavate. To expose or lay bare by or as if by digging, to unearth. I like that. Expose, lay bare, to lay bare, right? Digging, get in there, right? Digging and to unearth. And that's what we've been talking about, right? Digging in. And so on Sunday, if you saw my sermon on Sunday, my topic was dig deep. So there's going to be some movement this week with digging deep, because to excavate, you got to dig. You got to get in there, right? You got to do some exploring, right? You got to have some visits with yourself, right? And we do that every day. Don't we visit ourselves every day in our spiritual practice? I introduce myself every day to my higher self again, right? I say, hey, girl, what we going to do today? What would the universe have me to do today? What is mine to do today, right? What is the feeling tone that I am in today as I go about doing my day, right? So that's where we're going this week. That's where we're going with this week. And yes, Wayne, I can dig it. Absolutely. I can dig it. And so can each one of you, because that's what we're going to do. So I hope that you recognize from the series of alignment. I had like a little brain freeze for a second. The series from alignment, that there is a benefit, right? There's a benefit from taking inventory. And so I hope you all have been doing that, spending some time to look at the components of your life, right? All those different aspects of your life. Yes. To see what's in alignment, to see what needs to come into alignment, to see what is out of alignment and don't need to come into alignment because it's done, right? It's like the end, right? But we might still be holding on for some reason, right? So excavation is going to help us to see what else needs to be unearthed within us. What is it that we need to shine our light on, right? All right. So when I was thinking about excavation, I shared this quote on Sunday in my sermon, and it's a quote from one of my favorite books, Seed of the Soul by Gary Zukav. And Gary says this about the seed of the soul. The seed of the soul doesn't reside at the surface. It is positioned at the depths of who we truly are. It ain't at the surface. It ain't at the surface. It's at the depths. It's in the depths of who we truly are. So don't be scared to go in there, right? Don't be scared, because we're going in. How are we going in? In the energy of Ubuntu, right? Together as a community, right? As fellow travelers. Yes, we go in together, holding each other's light, right? Shining our light on each other, right? In service to our gifts, in service to what it is that we are here to do, in service to who we are becoming. Yes? So we're going to excavate. We're going to take an excursion within. And just when I said that word, excursion, what came to my mind was I just kind of saw a flicker of myself as a little girl. Just it's kind of skipping down a road, right? Smiling and happy, right? Oh, that's a good feeling right there. So as we excavate, let's excavate with a positive expectancy, not in the doom or the gloom, not afraid of what we might find. Let's excavate with our quality, right? We're going to use our quality as one of our digging tools. Yes? Because sometimes we're afraid to go in. We're afraid of what we might find. But I know this. I know that it is all good. No matter what it is, there is good. There is good. So we can see from the perspective of how God sees, right? We can see from the perspective of how God sees, from our spiritual eyes, that all is well, that all is good, right? That's the energy that we're going to go in as we excavate, as we dig in, as we unearth. A positive expectancy, right? No negative future fantasies. Only positive future fantasies. If you're going to go jump ahead into the future, have a positive future fantasy, right? Because you're just making it up. So why not make up something good? Yes. So as we dig in with your song, right? I ask everyone who's a guest on Living Life in Joy, what's your joy song, right? Dig in with that song in your heart. Dig in with the feeling tone of your quality of spirit that you have been in the company of and as all year. Yes? We get to choose how we are going to have this experience, from what state of consciousness we are going to have this experience. We are having this experience, how we are living our life. We get to choose the vibration that we are aligning ourselves with and as. All right. Y'all with me? I see you, Ron. Ron said, let's dig in. That's what I'm talking about. He's ready. Let's go. Let's go, right? Let's go. And let's go with enthusiasm, right? Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm means to be possessed by God. Woo! Feeling all of that. To be possessed, to be one with the divine. And where is the divine? The divine is within you. You, my beloveds, are the heaven on earth. You are. And so we're going in. We're going in. Okay? All right. So y'all ready? I think you're ready. I'm feeling like the ready rays coming through the screen. Yes, Ron ready. Ron is ready. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right. So that's where we're going this week. We are on a journey. We're going in. The new series is Excavate. And we're going to dig in. We're going to lay bare. And we're going to do it together with grace and with ease. I see you, Pauline. Pauline said yes. And Nan says she is ready. Oh, yes. All right, community. All right, my congregation of joy. Let's do it, Lindsay. Let's do it. All right, y'all. Loving the energy. Loving it. All right. All right. So I am Rev Melissa. I am an ordained interfaith minister. I am a licensed religious science practitioner. I'm a certified life coach, purpose coach, spiritual life coach, whatever. I just help you. I can help you out with your digging, with your excavation. And I'm also the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. And y'all know what that is? You know what all that is for me? It is my ministry of joy, where I support people and live in life in joy. So connected to their yes. Let's get connected to our yes. We're going in. We're going in. So if you need support with going in, taking a deeper dive with your excavation, please reach out to me. I am Rev Melissa right there on my social media. And if my ministry of joy resonates, feeds your soul. You know, I was listening to something and they were talking about giving and the importance of giving to where you are fed. Give to where you are fed, right? So if the ministry of joy feeds you in any way, please support it. You can go to Cash App or Venmo. And I am so grateful to those of you who support my ministry of joy on a consistent basis. I really appreciate the love and support. So let's get into some joy news. All right. So first, I have an announcement to make. I have to reschedule the spiritual practice workshop that I was planning to do Thursday. So apparently there's a surprise plan for me that it was a surprise. I didn't know. So it's happening this Thursday. I don't know what it is, but I'll share it on Friday. And so I have to reschedule. So I will let you know. It's going to be before the end of the year. It'll be in next month in November. Okay. So the spiritual practice workshop is on hold. And I think it also might be a good thing too, given this week's topic, excavate. Okay, so stay tuned. Let's talk about living life in joy for a minute. So you saw on Sunday that we had a glitch. There was a glitch, and it played an old sip. So Ramona Curtis is the person that I interviewed that we were going to show on Sunday. So we're going to now show Ramona on November 7th. November 7th. And just as a reminder, Ramona Curtis is one of the recipients of the Hero Ministries charity run, right? And she is the founder and creator of Unhoused St. Louis. And she's doing amazing work with that organization, with the unhoused in St. Louis. This woman is working a full-time job. Just to give you a little teaser, she's working a full-time job, comes home, and then cooks full-blown meals for the unhoused. My producer's going like this. Okay. Anyway, check out Unhoused with St. Louis. I might be getting my organizations mixed up. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm getting them mixed up. All right, y'all. So Unhoused St. Louis, November 7th. This Sunday, Living Life in Joy is with Chris Ferraro. Chris Ferraro is a practitioner at Centers for Spiritual Living, Rockland County, where I'm the spiritual director. She is also an amazing energy worker, energy healer. She just released a new book called Manifesting. She's also an energy coach, author, and speaker. She's dynamic. She's so good at what she does. So please check her out. She's my guest this Sunday, Living Life in Joy, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now. Okay, then after that, at 11:30 on Sunday, we have our Sunday in Praise at Rockland CSL. And every fifth Sunday at Rockland, we mix up the service a little bit by having the practitioners run the show. So it's called Practitioner Sunday. And so this Sunday, the practitioners will be providing a extraordinary service looking at, since it's Halloween, we was talking about this last night, right? So Sunday's Halloween. And so they're going to explore like the mask, right? The mask that we wear and the mask that we need to release. Yes. So the topic is, I'll meet you there. So it's going to be an experience. So I'm telling you right now, if you come via in person, on Zoom, or on Facebook, come with something to write with and on, because we're going to do some stuff. We're going to create some masks, and it's going to be a thing, y'all. So please keep that in mind. And I just want to give everybody the heads up. Rockland CSL, we're going to move our platform from Zoom to StreamYard. So right now, I'm on StreamYard. I'm on New Thought Media Network's StreamYard platform. And so we're shifting our platform from Zoom to StreamYard for a better experience, for a cleaner experience. And it also just streamlines up our operations in the background. So I'm giving you all a heads up. That is coming starting November 7th. Okay? Let's see. Say the date. The next meditation with the moon, the new moon, is November 4th, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, right here where you're watching me. And after the meditation with the moon, we have our after party on Zoom. Okay, so we come together, we share the experience, we fellowship, and we just get to spend some time with each other. Okay, so please mark your calendars for that. All right. And so speaking of New Thought Media Network, please donate to the New Thought Media Network. You can do so by going to ntmedia.org, and you can donate there. They provide amazing programming. You see it here with me with SIP. You see it with Sekou with the Be Your Own Hero show. And so there's so many other shows that really feed your spirit. Yes. Gives you some inspiration throughout the day and good news and good news. All right. All right, y'all. So let me check in with Sekou, see how he's doing.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, so let me explain.
Yeah, explain, because I got them all mixed up.
Yeah,
right?
you were getting the nonprofits mixed up, but we're also in alignment because the nonprofit you were talking about is In God's Hand.
Ah,
I was just talking about on my show earlier today that my mom's church, First Baptist Church, Capitol Hill, has decided to get involved with In God's Hand. So they are getting involved with now the second of my 8 nonprofits that are part of the Hero Ministry. And so just like you have started interviewing the various 8 nonprofits, they are getting involved with the various 8 nonprofits. So not only are they going to be at Project Love Strong's 4th annual Hoodies for the Homeless in December, they are also making a donation to In God's Hand. So I love that this is all feeding each other, all this growth and stuff, and also that we're in alignment, because I just talked about that this morning. And so you were catching those vibes. You were catching those vibes. So that's what that was.
Okay, that's what that was. That's what that was. All right.
Right. So Ramona is doing amazing things. She is the founder of Unhoused St. Louis. She regularly runs sock drives, and she herself spent some time being unhoused. And it's been really impactful for me and other people to hear the story, because the thing that made her unhoused was just a divorce. It was just a divorce. You know, and that lets you know that there, but for the grace of God, go I. Like, it was not anything really traumatic and dramatic. It was just a divorce, and that ended up leaving her unhoused. And so how she pulled herself back from that and how she dedicated her life to this kind of service is a really impactful story. So don't miss it. We're going to get it right on, what did you say, November
7th.
November, for sure. It's happening on November 7th. So tune in. You don't want to miss it.
Yes.
Yeah. So all that said, what jumped out at me today from what you talked about was no negative future fantasies. And I'm saying it with emphasis because I'm talking to myself. No negative future fantasies, because it's so easy. It's so easy. And that's something that I struggle with sometimes, because it's just another personification of worry. And you're thinking about something that's going to happen, like, you know, I'm going to go to this golf course, I'm going to do this event. And then what sometimes creeps into my mind is, how are people going to react to me being on this golf course in my hoodie? You know, like, I start thinking about people reacting, and it's never happened in real life. It never happened in real life. I go with my hoodies and people already know who I am and they already respond. You know what I'm saying? So it is a future fantasy, but don't put that negative tint on it. Imagine the best, expect the best, and make that your habit. Don't push worry out into the future. Push success out into the future. Yeah, that's a good reminder for me and for everyone else that does that.
Yes, it is. And we could do that for each other, because I do that with my friends. They'll like start talking about something. They're going down to the doom and gloom road. I was like, where you going? Where you going? Come on. Let's have a positive future fantasy. And sometimes I tell them, like, let me hear it. Tell me the positive future fantasy, because we gotta nip that in the bud. We can't let it flourish. No.
You gotta catch it.
Catch it. Thank you, Sekou. And that's how we can be of service to each other, right? We're doing this work with each other to support each other, right? But guess what? You have to do the work. I have to do the work. We have to be engaged in it. You got to dig into your own life, right? And sometimes we don't dig into our own life because we're too busy digging into other people's lives. How about that? Right? Go dig into your own life. Right? Yes. Mind your own business. And that is good. That ain't nothing stank. It's good to mind your own business. Yes? All right, so we digging. Yes, Ron, we are digging. That's what we're going to do as we excavate this week. So thank you all for being with me today for Morning Sip. I truly appreciate it. Oh, I just want to share this before I close out. Yesterday, the reason why I wasn't live with you all was because I was chaperoning my daughter's school. They had a class trip to the Bronx River Park, and it was amazing. I grew up near the Bronx River, and it was disgusting when I was back in the late 70s or so. It was a dumping ground. I mean, horrible. And now it is beautiful. There's fish, and I saw a turtle, and there's ducks, and I mean, it's beautiful. And so they built out this beautiful park along the Sheridan, for those of you who are in New York and familiar. And it's just an oasis. So I got to spend the whole day yesterday with 20 14-year-olds, watching them check the water quality of the river and all kinds of wonderfulness and science. It was really, really great. So just a shout out to Talent Unlimited, to the teachers, to the principals, Mr. G. You're doing extraordinary work there. All right, y'all. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.